Hey there folks, my name is Dazerin and welcome to Super Castlevania IV. Now, as of today, of the release of this video, it should be my birthday. And I will be in New York for my cousin's wedding, so I will not be able to do a playthrough of any sort. If you guys remember last year, I did a live stream of Metal Gear Solid. But this year, I'm deciding to just do a playthrough of perhaps my favorite, well, it's my favorite Castlevania game, one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. But I can already hear the keyboards typing. I can already hear the comments from here. But Kyle, Symphony of the Night is such a great game. It is. It is a great game, but it is not my favorite Castlevania game. This one right here is my favorite Castlevania game, and Symphony of the Night would probably be my second favorite. I really enjoy Super Castlevania IV, and I really enjoy Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But I feel like Castlevania Symphony of the Night tries too hard to be kind of like a blending of like an RPG with Super Metroid, and so I don't feel like it has its own distinct formula when it does that. So I prefer this form of Castlevania. Let's go ahead and read this. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. Wait a minute. Listen to that awesome music. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now, the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. We gotta keep listening to that awesome music. I really love this intro. I think it's so good. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. Alright, so that is kind of the gist of it. Alright, so No. There we go. Alright, anyway. Perfect. Look at that. It fits perfectly. So anyway, like I said, this is my favorite Castlevania game. I'm just going to do a full playthrough of it. I might cut it up into pieces. I'm not sure just yet. It is a somewhat lengthy game, so we'll see. But I really enjoy this game. Look at me moonwalk backwards. You can moonwalk. I mean, why wouldn't you like that? Seriously, look at me moonwalk. Look at me moonwalk. All right. But yeah, if you go and watch, I think it's Angry Video Game Nerd during his Halloween special from, I think it was Halloween special. I may be wrong. But his special on Castlevania back, I think it was like a year ago, maybe two at this point. It's been a while. But if you go watch that, it's really reminiscent of basically my feelings towards the series as well. Everything about the game is awesome. I really enjoy it. All right, let me see if I can figure this out again. Okay, here we go. It's been a while since I played the game. So I will be rusty. I will not be doing this. This is not going to be like Ninja Gaiden where I'm well adept in the game and I can kind of speed run it. It's going to take a little bit for me to get used to again. But overall, I just think everything about this game is really awesome. It doesn't try to be too much. It doesn't take a long time to beat. It's kind of just it's kind of similar to like how I feel kind of like about Portal. It's like it knows what it wants to do and it does it very well, but it doesn't extend its stay. It's short. It's concise. Everything about it is just really well done. So I really enjoy this, and the amount of control you have over Simon Belmont is what really makes the game so much fun. Because obviously there's Castlevania II, Castlevania 3, And those are all, well, I mean, Castlevania II: Simon's Quest is regarded to be probably one of probably the worst entry, if not one of the worst. That and like the 3D N64 games, but you know, for the most part, the original Castlevania games on NES are really well done. I have Castlevania 3. What is that? Dracula's Curse, I believe. Oh yeah. Whoop wee. Okay. Oh, look at that hand. It's coming out to get me. All right. But yeah, I really enjoy kind of just the overall how this entire game plays. The controls are really well done, and like unlike almost every other entry of the game, you can whip in any 8 directions, but just about any direction you want, you can whip in, which is so nice compared to the other games where it's just you can whip one direction and that's it. You have no control over it. There's much that's as Angry Video Game Nerd says in his video. That's really the key word is control. You really feel like you're in control. So, and that's what, if it weren't for that, you would probably feel like, you know, it just makes more sense for you to have a little more control over the character than just whipping in one direction. Come on. Yeah. Got it before it even moved. All right. I forgot about that one. That's right, and they all come back now, too. Moonwalk up the stairs! I love this music, too. Really good music. Bye. Da 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 da. Awesome, awesome music. I love it. Oh, is this Medusa head time? Yeah. Oh, that should have totally hit that one. Alright. This part, you gotta be careful, because any false move and you're done for. You're falling back down into the previous area. Got it! Alright. Alright, he'll be back. Yeah. Da 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 da. Alright, cool, we made it through that, no problem. I think I did recently play this, and when I say recently, I mean like maybe earlier this year. Oh well. Oh boy. Just throw them. Throw your knife. Throw that knife. Oh, I got it. Oh boy. Nope. Haha! I gotcha. Yeah. Oh, also you can do that. I also like jumping in the air. It's like, ha! Alright. It's like those freeze frames at the end of like a TV series. It's like, we did it! Yay! Okay. Man, he's going a long way. All right. He's got a long way to go. That's for sure. This is the water level. Hey, don't you dare do that. But yeah, I just have to say, like, I feel like this game is just a lot of fun, and it's not like super serious. Unlike, you know, Symphony of the Night is a really good game. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the character of Alucard, and I think that it's a really good entry. I feel like everything about this just feels really good. I just really enjoy it. And that's not to say that I don't enjoy Symphony of the Night. I've played Symphony of the Night. I've played it through all of the endings, because there's more than one. And I really, really think it's awesome. I like playing as Richter and seeing, like, you know, what you can do with everything, and his moves. But ultimately, I just feel like this one is more enjoyable for me. And that's a personal opinion. Alright. Because if I just want to sit down and I want to play a game, you know, this is the one that I would probably play. If I want to sit down and be like, alright, I want to play a game that's going to take a long time, and it's going to be, you know, leveling up and all that stuff. Sure, I'd probably play Symphony of the Night, but I find myself wanting to play this one more often, so I feel like this one's just, you get more entertainment out of it, I guess, than Symphony of the Night. You get more time out of Symphony of the Night for sure, but I think you get more entertainment out of this one. Alright. Ow! Why you gotta hit me, man? Why you gotta hit me, huh? Why you gotta hit me like that, huh? I'll fight you. I kind of already beat him, but oh, that stops time, doesn't it? Oh well. Oh yeah, look at me go. See you later, Froggy. Oh no, not another Froggy. Oh no! Ah! Get out of there. Yeah. Oh. See you later, bird. Whee! I prefer the knife anyway over the axe. There's also a really good entry of Sequelitis by Ego Raptor, where he talks about this game and why it's not very good. And I can definitely agree with his points. I can see why he thinks that it's not the greatest entry in the series. I can definitely see why he likes why he doesn't like this one as much. And basically his argument is it comes back to boom! Look at that, one try. Awesome. See you later, Medusa. You're just a mid-level boss. You're that unimportant that you're just a mid-level boss, apparently. But anyway, yeah, so Ego Raptor's points are that, like, you know, you get all these weapons, and there's a lot of really good placement for using those weapons, like the axe, for example, or the knife, or whatever. But the problem is that since your whip can go in any direction that it wants, it kind of negates everything that the axe and all the other weapons are used for. Which makes sense, I can agree to that. Ah, crap. I messed that up. But anyway, so yeah, the placement of the axe and using these special weapons, it doesn't seem to have much use in this. So there's just as much thought into how the game plays, but not as much thought into making sure that the player has to utilize those weapons when they're playing. And you know, I completely agree that that's totally a thing. So I agree. That's definitely probably one of its weak points. But I feel like overall that doesn't really detract from the game itself. I feel like it's still a really fun game, really enjoyable. And if you're just wanting a really fun game to play for, you know, a couple of hours with a cool storyline, really cool characters and boss fights, then this is definitely a fun one to play. And I think Ego Red would probably say the same. I think he does still say that it's still a good game, but it's not the great game that I think a lot of people give it credit for. And he even mentions Angry Video Game Nerd and his video on it, and how like they completely differ kind of on their views for it. Yay, progress!